I was in ninth grade, so that would have been 1999. So that first meet was the Schaeffenbauer Classic. It wasn't a sanctioned meet by any federation. It was just a meet that a couple of guys wanted to put on in memory of their friend that was a powerlifter as well. It was a entry-level meet, like a meet just to try and expose people to the sport and get new people in. My football coach was like, "Oh, hey Ross, you've been getting pretty good at bench pressing. Why don't you go do this meet?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, sure." So sign up for that. The week of the meet, I was in the gym training, maxing out to find out how strong I was, so I knew what to put on the bar in the meet. And I had 240 in the gym, and there was a little bit of room left. It wasn't fast, but it wasn't too slow. So I thought in my head, I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna go to the meet and I'm gonna start with 240 and then I'll have 2 tries at 245. So I'm getting ready to open for 240 and I'm in the warm-up room, and this guy comes over to me. He's got white beard, white hair, all grayed out. And he's like, "Hey buddy, you sure you want to open at 245? Oh yeah, I'm fine. In my head, I'm like, what's this old man know? I don't need him, Super arrogant, super, childish, ninth grade mentality. I'm fine. Like, I'm not nervous or anything until I go out for my opening bench, and I sat down on the bench and I just got flooded with emotion. I'm like, oh shit, this just got real. I can't get out of this anymore. And I lay down, I go to take the bar out, and I get the start command, and as I'm coming down, it's just thunk. I'm like, oh shit, pressing them. It doesn't budge, not even an inch. And they take it, and I'm just demoralized. I go sit in the corner, and I, head in my hands and my face, and I wanted to get out of there. I wanted to escape. I felt like I failed myself and family and friends and my coach. And the same old man comes over and puts his arm around me. He's like, man, you wasted a lot of energy on that self handoff. Well, you know what? You'll save the energy for the lift. I'll come out there, I'll hand it off for you. You'll save the energy. You'll get the lift that way. I know. You'll get it. And like, just the way that he talked to me, it was really settling. It helped me a ton. He came out there, he gave me the handoff, and I ended up getting the lift. It was RP 10.1, but I barely got it. There wasn't anything left in me. He saved me that day, like in how he helped get me and change my headspace around to go out and get the lift. And it was really cool later that year when I got a job at the local ski resort to be a snowboard instructor. As I walk in the room to go start the training and learn how to do the job, lo and behold, there's my new boss, this man from the powerlifting meet, John Teeney, and it's been great. John was my first powerlifting mentor, and we're friends to this day. He's still setting state records in Minnesota in bench press he's in his 70s, and he's still going, still doing it. And so I was like, man, that's one of my long-term goals. I want to be doing this when I'm your age, John. And it's super cool. Like, that's one of the things that hooked me on the powerlifting. I loved football, but there was never any of that support in football. In powerlifting, like, the community is so huge and so beneficial. Like everybody really wants everybody to just succeed and do well. If you beat me or I beat you, well, that's just the day it is. I don't want to necessarily beat you because I had a good day and you had a bad day. That support was something I needed as a kid. And, it's something that I realized that I think we all need. And it's something we all crave. A basic human need is to feel belonging and significance. That's one of the most important things that I learned from fatherhood, is that kids need to feel belonging and significance. And as I learned that, I'm like, it never changes. That's something we all want. And it's not from a seeking validation standpoint. It's just because we are community-orientated creatures. We crave community, and that's why so many people love powerlifting. And that's probably the most common answer. Why do you love powerlifting? The community. And I think there's a lot of people out there in powerlifting that have stories a lot like that, as far as the community and somebody that uplifted them and supported them, especially probably during a time of need, when they're struggling with things in their life outside of lifting. So there can be a lot of that where the sport can help people grow and heal in different ways.